Good morning, guys. How are you doing? I hope that you rested well. I hope that you're up and ready to start your day. Um, I know I slept listening to affirmations all night long. So I was up at 4 o'clock this morning, and I was ready to go. That's why I'm on here, just a little bit early. But I was thinking about, not everybody is as motivated as I am in the mornings. And, guys, here's the thing is that we all have goals, but some of us are not using our resources to the fullest potential. Um, the thing about goals is that, you have standards in your life. Some people's standards are, just to pay the lousy bills, to have a decent relationship. And so, you're going to find a way to do that. Some people's standards are to pay the bills some of the time. So they find a way to pay the bills, some of the time. The thing is, guys, is that, you have got to find a goal that is great enough to push you beyond where you're at. Okay. It's all about the standards and that you want to live. Think about it. Money is the same way. Even when the marketplace is down, people that make money, they're going to find a way to make money regardless of what is happening. Some people's standards are, to work, to pay their bills, to take care of their family, and they're working their butts off to do this, and then say that somebody, their mom or their dad got sick, and there's not enough money to take care of them. But they find a way and they do it. What happened with that, guys? What happened is the situation made them change their standards. Have you ever said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to be a better spouse. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to transform my children. And, you set out to make this change, but, your why wasn't strong enough. You lost your motivation and, it just didn't happen. Well, why is that? That's because you didn't back up your standards with what makes your standards real. What makes your standards real is not just saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change my life. It is actually the rituals that you put behind it. All of the results that you have in life is coming from those little rituals. They start as a standard, and then you've got the rituals that back them up. Just think about it, guys. And I know you're very, very aware, like if you are physically fit, your standards are going to be a lot different than, people's that are overweight. If you're physically fit, you wake up in the morning, you roll over, your shoes are by the bed, you get in those shoes, you lace them up, no matter how you feel, if you feel like it or not, and you go get that workout. If you are overweight, your rituals are going to be, pretty different. You're probably going to roll over a few times, hit the snooze on the alarm clock a few times. You're going to, drag yourself to the nearest Starbucks, and you're going to get that venti latte with, extra heavy whipping cream and extra whipped cream on top, and, follow it up with a donut. Your rituals are just a lot different. Same thing. Rituals if you have a passionate relationship versus if you have a crappy relationship. You're going to act very different when you come home. When I study successful people, I look at their rituals. What are some of the standards that they hold themselves to? Think about it. Success and failure are not just these giant events that just show up in your life. You don't just suddenly become a success. You don't just suddenly become a celebrity. It may look that way, but it really comes from all of the little things that you do to build up to that moment. And guys, failure is the same way. You don't just, suddenly fail. It's all the little things. It's, failure to look at your books. It is failure to, say, I'm sorry. It's failure to push yourself to do all of the little physical things that it takes to be a success. All these little failures, guys, they add up. And then, one day it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, something catastrophic happens, and everything is just in absolute shambles. And you're going to blame it on that one event that broke the camel's back. But, it was not just that event. It was all of the little events that led up to the big one. Guys, success is having a vision, and it's seeing it every day. It's feeling it every day. It's feeling it in such a strong way that you're going to make it happen. Success is feeling the feelings that let you know you're here to make things happen, and you're here to do whatever it takes to get there. It's not who we are that makes us happy. It's who we become, and it's what we're able to give back. Most people, they want it easy. But guess what, guys? Easy come, easy go. When you hit life head on and you deal with all the little difficult things that you don't really want to be dealing with, but you deal with them, and you say, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I've got to do, this is what I've got to endure because I want to get where I want to be. When you jump through all of those little hoops to get those things done, to get where you want to be in life, if you don't do all those little things and you don't handle all those little things as they come, life is going to kick your butt. If it's hard, then go hard, then do it hard. And how do you hang in there during the hard times? You've got to have faith, guys. You have got to have faith and believe in yourself. You have to believe in your abilities. You have to believe in your service or your company. And you have to know that your ideas, you have to believe in them unquestionably. Don't question yourself. You have got to have faith. And that faith is going to give you the patience that it takes to get through the day. And it's not going to happen as quickly as you want it to happen. A lot of things can happen. It's going to catch you off guard. And, you've got to deal with it. And you've got to handle it as it comes. But that faith and that patience, let it drive you into action. You have got to keep moving, guys. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep plugging away and working at your dreams. Remember, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Sometimes when it's hard and you're going through a struggle, actually what you become during that period of hard times and struggle is more important than your goals and your dreams. The person you become, the character that you build, the faith that you're manifesting, is something to get up, look at the mirror, look at yourself, and know that there's a different kind of person. You have become a different kind of person with a different kind of spirit. People know that you know what life is. You have embraced it, the good and the bad. Guys, point being is I'm going to give you 3 little words. They're magical little words. I want you to embed them in your mind. If you want better than what you have to raise your standards. And then back it with rituals. But just remember those 3 little words today as you're going through your day. I want you to tell yourself all day, raise your standards. Raise your standards, and then find the rituals that you're going to have to do on a daily basis, whether you feel like it or you don't, to get there. Guys, nobody is going to bring you your dreams on a silver platter and say, here it is, manifest it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be trying. But guess what? It's going to be worth it. Do what you got to do. Get through all those little hurdles. Do what you got to do now so that you can enjoy the life you're building. Don't get so caught up in the day-to-day grind that you forget that yeah, you're doing all this to build a life, but you want to be able to enjoy it and live in. Don't forget those 3 little words, guys, that I gave you today. Raise your standards. Good morning, Lonnie. I'm very motivated. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning and getting ready to go to Vegas. But yeah, it's a daily thing. And, some days I wake up and I'm not motivated, but I have to at least act like I am till I get my groove on. I've got somewhere I want to be in life. I've got places that I want to go, and I'm going to do the steps that it takes to get there. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to hop on here for a few minutes this morning and let you know, if you have set goals and you found out that somewhere, along the way you have lost your way and, you're not making your goals, guys, you can always reset. Just look at your goals, let them push you, make you move you forward, and find all of those little rituals that it takes to get there. And don't forget, guys, raise your standards. Have a very good day. Be blessed. I love you all, and I will see you on the inside.